Hi, everybody. It's Mark Kennedy. I'm the Chief Investment Officer at Monorail to talk to you about will the stock market survive this temporary chaos that we're seeing in the market? Absolutely. I mean, it's already mostly survived it already. The market went down almost 20% since the day the reciprocal tariffs were announced. It's now back to within 4% of breaking even for the year. So it certainly will survive the case. But in order to invest in the stock market, you have to be willing to live through periods that are volatile. About 75% of the time, the market's going to be up, but there's going to be 25% of the time when the market's down. And you're going to have to be able to live through that without losing any sleep. If you're losing sleep during market declines, it probably means you have an asset allocation that's a little too high for you. You should move it back. When the market comes back, you should move it back to something where you can sleep comfortably with. But the market will most definitely survive. I don't think the tariffs are as big a deal as that they're talking about. There are going to be some short-term hiccups, but I think long-term, I think the economy is going to grow even stronger than it is today. That being said, Warren Buffett's partner, Charlie Munger, once said, when asked about the 2008 decline in the marketplace, he said, "Aren't you concerned that the market is down so much?" And he said, "Heck no." And they said, "Well, what gives you so much confidence?" He said, "I've lived through at least 5 of these significant declines in the marketplace. The market always comes back. If you can't stand that kind of market volatility, you shouldn't be investing. But if you do want something that's certain, you certainly have a portfolio for that. But you have to be willing to live with the mediocre returns that you're going to get for it, because they're going to be nowhere near what the stock market returns. If you're managing your account by yourself, it probably freaks you out when the market declines. And it's a stock that you chose went down and you get paralyzed. When you invest in the Patriot portfolio, you don't have to worry about that anymore, because Patriot portfolio, myself specifically, is going to be managing that account for you. And we're going to do all the heavy lifting. You don't have to. Let us do the work. You sleep comfortably at night and let the market do its thing. But the Patriot portfolio is ideally structured. You build your retirement through our expertise. Now, if you're interested in learning how to do that, if you haven't started already, just go to the App Store, download the Monorail app, or go to the internet and go to monorail.com and start the process. Open up an account, fund it, and from there you'll be asked a bunch of risk questions. You'll be suggested a portfolio, and from there we do all the work. We'll take your money, we'll invest it into our Patriot portfolio, we'll rebalance it regularly, and we'll diversify it sufficiently so that you're insulated from some of the risk in the marketplace, but not all of them. But it'll certainly do the trick for your retirement. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.